There were only 5 women left. The bar now stood at 1.95 metres. And suddenly this wasn't just another stop on the World Athletics Continental Tour. This had become a battle between Olympic medalists, world champions, and one of the fastest rising stars in all of track and field. Over the next few minutes, the field would shrink from 5 to 3 to 2 until only one athlete remained. The 76 Boris Hanžeković Memorial in Zagreb has become one of the premier high jump competitions on the calendar. Held in the heart of the Croatian capital is the famous Zagreb City Challenge. The athletes compete just meters away from thousands of spectators, creating one of the most unique atmospheres anywhere in athletics. And this year's field was absolutely loaded. World record holder and Olympic champion Yaroslava Mahuchikh, world champion Eleanor Patterson, world bronze medalist Angelina Topić, along with Irina Harashenko, Maria Vukovic, and several other international contenders. But as always, the bar never stops rising. By the time the competition reached 1.90 metres, mistakes were beginning to appear. Ukraine's Irina Harashenko had one final opportunity to stay alive. She sprinted down the runway, attacked the bar, but it wouldn't stay in place. Her competition was over. One of the favourites was gone, and now only 5 athletes remained. Then came 1.95 metres. This was a height that would define the afternoon. Montenegro's Maria Vukovic had 3 opportunities, 3 determined attempts, but 1.95 metres simply proved too much. Shortly afterwards, Ghana's Fatimata Bali also bowed out, unable to find a clearance at the same height. One by one, the field was disappearing. Meanwhile, the biggest names continued to deliver. First came Australia's Eleanor Patterson. A smooth clearance, no drama. Then Serbia's Angelina Topić, another confident jump. At only 20 years old, she once again looked completely comfortable against the very best in the world. Then all eyes shifted towards Yaroslava Mahuchikh. Surprisingly, the world record holder missed on her first attempt, a rare mistake. But champions always respond. On her second attempt, Mahuchikh cleared 1.95 metres with authority. The competition suddenly belonged to just 3 women. Next, the bar rose to 1.97 metres, and this is where every attempt suddenly became priceless. Topić made a bold tactical decision. Rather than jump immediately, she passed the height, saving energy, saving attempts, putting all of her faith into the height still to come. Meanwhile, Patterson and Mahuchikh chose to attack 1.97. For Eleanor Patterson, 1.97 metres would prove just out of reach. Attempt after attempt, the bar refused to stay. The Australian World Champions afternoon had come to an end. Only 2 athletes remained. Mahuchikh, Topić, exactly the showdown everybody wanted. Now all the pressure shifted onto Mahuchikh. After missing earlier in the competition, she now faced her final attempt at 1.97 metres. The runway fell silent. She accelerated, planted, exploded upwards, perfect clearance, exactly when she needed it most. It was another reminder of why she has dominated women's high jump for the past several seasons. With victory virtually secured, Mahuchikh immediately elected to pass 1.99 metres, turning all of the pressure onto Topić. The Serbian star had jumped brilliantly throughout the afternoon, but championships are often decided by a single attempt. She began her approach, accelerated towards the bar, lifted into the air. Just not enough. The bar fell. Her competition was over. Topić would share second place with Eleanor Patterson after both athletes cleared 1.95 metres. With the victory already secured, Mahuchikh wasn't finished. Instead of ending her afternoon, she called for 2.01 metres, a height that would have given her another world-leading 2-metre clearance outdoors. 3 attempts, 3 incredibly close jumps. Each one looked capable of staying on the pegs, but this time 2.01 metres refused to stick. Another competition, another victory, another reminder that Yaroslava Mahuchikh remains the athlete everyone else must beat. But perhaps the biggest story is standing right behind her. Because Angelina Topić is no longer simply a young athlete gaining experience. She is consistently finding herself in the final battle against the greatest high jumper of this generation. And if Zagreb taught us anything, it's that this rivalry is only just beginning. Mahuchikh continues to set the standard, but Topić keeps getting closer. And with the World Championships still ahead, the next chapter could be even better. Thanks for watching, legends. See you in the next one.